Today is Sunday, August 4th, and the White Sox are out to the power of 20 between the bases starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to an episode of Between the Bases podcast. My name is Noah. Alongside me is Mo. And today we're shifting from our normal Yankee talk, and we're talking about those lousy Chicago White Sox because they've been on a 20-game losing streak. Mo, how are you doing right now?
Doing great today. I know White Sox fans are not doing the same. Excited to talk about this White Sox losing streak. Noah, how are you doing today?
I mean, I'm doing amazing. Our Yankees are doing amazing right now.
Still
Yeah,
amazing.
but the White Sox, there's not many words to describe the Chicago White Sox 2024 season. And if I could use one, it'd be miserable. You know, it wasn't that long ago that we were thinking, oh, Tim Anderson, Luis Robert Jr., Jimenez, they'll shape this team. This team was going to be a powerhouse. This team was going to be the next World Series champions. And everybody was thinking that. And then something happened down the road. They made some bad managerial decisions in Tony La Russa, and then they had Pedro Grifol, or Grifol times 20, if you want to say that. And it just spiraled out of control for them. So where do you think it went wrong for the Chicago White Sox?
Well, it's just injuries. This team, they're filled with injury-prone talent. These guys, they were, really, really good players. A lot of them still are really good players, except nobody can stay healthy. Luis Robert, always injured. Eloy Jimenez, always injured. Tim Anderson,
Eloy Jimenez on the
always
Orioles.
injured. I know, when he back in chill, he just got traded. He literally got traded like a week ago. Garrett Crochet was always injured. Now he's finally having a healthy season. I'm happy for him.
So I think
Kopech always injured. This team, they were never healthy together as one, and that's what really hurt them. That's why they never really were able to put it all together and make a real run. So they always be getting out in the ALDS or wildcard games or whatever. And it's with all the injuries and not consistency, you can't keep a core together if they're just consistently getting out in the ALDS. And the White Sox had to blow it up.
Yeah, it's a lot of injuries happening for the White Sox. Also, in recent years, they weren't really willing to sell when they should have sold, and they made some bad contract decisions again with Andrew Benintendi, which I think he's played horrible. I think he's played worse than Javi Baez. You know, we look at bad contracts. We look at Rendon's contract, Baez's contract, Chris Bryant's contract. Nobody ever brings in Andrew Benintendi's contract. And I'm gonna pull up Benintendi's numbers right now because I don't think Benintendi has played so well. He went crazy with the Yankees for that half a season, and then he decided to take the White Sox offer. And that really didn't pay out for him.
He did not go crazy with the Yankees. He was all right. He went crazy with the Royals the first half of that year. With the Yankees, he was extremely inconsistent. He was injured for most of the time.
Right. So since signing that deal with the White Sox in 2023, he hit where's batting average at? He hit 262 with 13. No, that's stolen bases. With where's homers at? With 5 homers, and this year he's sitting there with 8 homers and he's batting 202. So that is
What's
not.
What's the OPS these last 2 years?
You want to give me? You want to give a guess?
Last year, I'd say like 650.
It's higher.
670.
682.
That's not even close to as bad as Javi Baez.
And guess his slugging this year?
His slugging this year was 8 homers. His slug is
his OPS.
His OPS, 580.
571. I mean,
pretty
where it went wrong for the White Sox, and they weren't really. I mentioned before they weren't really willing to part ways with starters and players like Garrett Crochet. Why did they keep Garrett Crochet? Why is Luis Robert still on the team? A lot of questions like that I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I think with Crochet and Robert, I think they see them as maybe being part of the future, which doesn't really make any sense for me because they're going to be free agents and most likely off of the White Sox by the time the White Sox are good again, which my guess will be in like 4 years.
Yeah, so right now the losing streak's at 20 games. How much longer do you think it extends?
I don't think it'll go on much longer. I think they're going to end it next game. I really do.
They're playing our Yankees. They're playing our Yankees soon.
Okay.
Tomorrow's game.
Tomorrow, if it doesn't end by the Yankee series, it most definitely will end in the Yankee series.
Most likely they're going to end it this week. They're playing the Oakland A's. Not to take anything away from the Oakland A's,
Ace have
but
been playing. Actually, not.
they're still the
The
A's.
Ace, yeah.
They beat the. All right, but let's move away from the Chicago White Sox because like Chicago White Sox, they don't get as many clicks as any other teams would. So when you come to between the bases, you don't come for Chicago White Sox content. You come for the Yankee content. But we're not talking Yankees today. Let's talk about the New York Metropolitans. And everyone was saying, "Oh, the Mets are so hot right now. Oh, look at these Mets." And then everyone starts complaining about the travel that they have to go through. They have to go to LA. Then tomorrow they're going to St. Louis for one game. Then they go back to Colorado. Then they go up to Seattle. What are your thoughts on the Mets traveling over the next week?
My thoughts on what's traveling. Um, it's rough for the Mets, but it's baseball. Stuff happens. Rainouts happen. It's just you can't use that as an excuse. There's teams who fly in for series, land at 4 a.m. and play a game that night. It's not an excuse. Frankly, nobody cares when you're playing them. No, nobody in the media cares. The only people that are going to care are Mets fans and Mets players, and just going to use that as an excuse. And for real, it's not a real excuse. Yes, it sucks, but you still none of no people are coming to see you play, and when they hear, oh, we had a lot of travel, that's why you played bad. They're not going to care. It's a weak reason, in my opinion.
Yeah, if I were to say what I have to say about the Mets, I'd be jumped by Mets fans. So let's keep my Mets comments to myself. So just want to see what your thoughts on that were. But let's play a little game here. We're 49 games left, I think, left the Yankees have. Predict the three wild card spots in the AL and then the three division spots.
Three wildcard spots in the AL. Okay, so we're gonna go Orioles. Um, I'll go Orioles, Mariners, and it's tough, but I'll go Rangers.
In the wild card?
I think the Astros are gonna win the division. I think they will. Yeah, I think that'll be the three AL wildcard teams. What about
And
you?
then in the division, I said division two. So
Oh, division two. Division will be Yankees, Guardians, and Astros.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go Yankees, Mariners. I'm gonna stick with the Mariners pick in the division round. And then I'm gonna go the Guardians. Obviously, Guardians have been really hot. And then you didn't put the Royals. You didn't put the Twins, and then obviously the Orioles.
I did not. I did put the Orioles.
You didn't know. What about the NL?
I did. I put the Orioles in the wild card.
No, the Royals.
Oh, the Royals. I know I didn't. I don't think they're gonna make it.
Why
Bobby
not?
Wood's
Right
gonna
now,
cool. Bobby Wood's gonna cool off at some point. He's having his streak right now is completely unsustainable. Nobody's hitting 500. He's not. He's gonna have a slump at some point, and I think the Rangers they're just too good to keep playing this badly. I think they will come back and get a playoff spot.
all right. Now what about the NL?
The NL I'm gonna go with the Padres, the Braves, and the third spot's tough, but Padres, Braves, and it's tough. I'll go Diamondbacks.
Division.
Division will be Dodgers, Phillies, and Brewers.
All right. I'm gonna go wild card. I'm gonna go Padres, obviously Braves, obviously Diamondbacks, because why not? And then wild card, I'm gonna go with the Dodgers, obviously the Phillies, and the Brewers. I think that's the easiest thing
Yeah.
you could predict right now.
Hmm.
Um, Before we wrap things up today, I heard some people telling me that Shohei Ohtani is a better hitter than Aaron Judge. So right now, who would you rather take as a hitter? Don't be biased. Give your honest opinion. Aaron Judge or
If
Shohei Ohtani
if
as a
you
hitter.
say if you say Shohei Ohtani, you are delusional. It's just delusional. There's no other way to put it. Like it's clearly Aaron Judge, and it's not really close, in my opinion. You can say what you want, whatever. Somebody was also telling me this over the weekend, and I was just looking at them like it's hard to take somebody seriously when they say something like that. It just there's no there's no there's nothing behind it. Just Judge is better in nearly every offensive category. Like what category? category besides like stolen bases, which isn't even hitting, is Otani better at? Like, name one.
I'm looking
I guess
at these
less
things right
strikeouts.
now.
That's it. That's the only thing. Otani strikes out less. That's it.
And I
Judge,
think
Judge is a
let me see.
higher average, higher OPS, higher slug, higher OBP by a ton. Judge's OBP is nearly 450, which is crazy. The homers by a ton. Really, Judge is so much. He's so good. He's the best hitter of our generation. He's better. This is a bold take, but I think he's better than Prime Trout is. I think what Judge is doing
I
right
think
now, what Judge is
I
doing right
think
now, is maybe the best ever by a non-steroid hitter.
yeah, I think when it comes down to all said and done, I think Aaron Judge is going to be the best hitter in baseball history. Not player, I think hitter. And overall, this year, this is not this year's stats. As for
I
this
think
year's stats,
I think what you mean is Aaron Judge's prime was the best hitting
no.
prime.
What?
I think Aaron Judge's hitting prime was the best. Will be the best ever, but I think overall over his whole career, he too many injured seasons, and who knows how long his prime will be.
Right, so I'm putting in the stats right now. Judge versus Otani 2024. Okay. Again, nope. All right. Judge leads in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 categories, and Otani lives in 3.
What's the three Otani leads in?
Plate appearances, he leads by 3. Hits, he leads.
Okay,
Hits, he
hits.
leads by. Hits, he leads by 5.
That's just
And
because
then
Judge walked more.
stolen bases, he leads by He leads 31 to 5.
How many more walks does Judge have than Otani?
Walks. It doesn't give me walks on here
There's no
or
base on ball.
strikeouts. Actually, a regular season 2024 walks. Walks. Otani has more triples. More triples.
Okay.
Judge has way more RBIs. Judge has never been caught stealing. Oh, Judge has 89 walks and Otani has 63 walks.
Okay. So Otani has 5 more hits than Judge, while Judge has what? 26 more walks?
And Judge has 8 intentional walks and
Mhm.
Otani has 7.
Judge got intentionally walked 3 times today. Is that including today?
I don't
It
know.
may
I don't
not
know
be.
when this.
Are you on StatHead?
No, I'm on not ref guess. I'm on baseball reference.
Yeah, baseball reference side. Yeah, it doesn't include today.
Oh,
Updates today.
and Judge.
It's
All
not
right,
including the 3 intentional walks today.
here's the full everything. Judge leads in extra base hits. He leads in games played. No, he does not. Otani leads in plate
Definitely.
appearances. Otani leads in at bats. Judge leads in runs. Judge does not lead in hits. Otani leads in hits. Otani leads in doubles. Otani leads in triples. Judge leads in homers. Judge leads in RBIs. Otani leads in stolen bases. Otani leads in caught stealings. Judge leads in walks. Judge
What?
leads in strikeouts by 10. Um, Judge leads in batting average. Judge leads in OBP. Judge leads in
Wait.
sledding.
What's the OBP difference? You gotta say that.
Judge is hitting
Crazy.
4. Judge is hitting 452, and Otani is hitting 400.
Yeah.
Judge leads in slugging. Judge leads in OPS. Judge leads in OPS plus. Judge leads in total bases. Judge leads in grounds into double plays. Judge leads in hit by pitches, and Judge leads in Otani leads in sacrifice flies. Any other category while we're at expected base hits, extra base hits.
I mean, you go WRC plus, but Baseball Reference doesn't keep track of that. But the Judge is the better player. It's didn't already. Here's your proof. And this is keep in mind this is all with Judge's horrible
W.
March and April. Like he was one of the worst hitters in the league in April. And like he's still doing this. Like if he had a good April, we could be looking at Judge with 50 homers right now, which would be insane.
All right, I'm gonna pull up somebody right now. We're gonna compare the 2024. You're gonna have to guess the player I'm comparing Aaron Judge to. Ready? Judge leads in games with 110. The person he's leading by has 2. Hit 492 plate appearances to 0. 126 hits to 0. 41 homers to 0. 103 RBIs to 0. 5 stolen bases to 0. Batting average 321 to 0. OBP 452 to 0. Slugging 702 to 0. OPS 1.15. What?
You blinked out. You blinked out. Then read the last few stats.
Which one? What was the last that you heard?
OPS.
OPS 1.154 to 0 and OPS plus 218 to 0, All-Star 1 to 0.
Is this a current player?
This is a current player. I mean, I don't know how current. He might be in the minors. I don't know if you count that.
Did you say he played a game or no?
He played 2 games, but he did not have a plate appearance. But he could be a pitcher. That's the hint.
Um,
Give you
no
5 seconds.
idea.
Kevin
Give
Smith.
me Kevin Smith.
I think that's gonna do it today.
Hey,
Between,
legend.
I think that's gonna do it today between the bases. Good episode. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you later. Let's go Yankees.